My name is Cody Anderson. I'm presenting a website I developed for a local radio station named KWBR 105.7. They specialize in playing primarily smooth jazz music. KWBR is a nonprofit, low-power FM station broadcasting here in St. George, also online through streaming. Because they're a nonprofit, they're supported primarily through sponsors rather than through traditional advertising. With their website, I wanted to try and create kind of a look that had a relaxed atmosphere that I thought would appeal to their listeners of the station. A couple of goals I had was to connect with listeners and provide news and station updates, what was going on. Provide a show schedule, when to expect certain DJs on the air. Also wanted to showcase some of the DJs that are operating on the station, as well as some of those that are behind making the station possible. Also wanted to provide a place for the station to showcase any events that they may be holding, or even causes that they're supporting or trying to help out. One of the primary features of the site is a way for people visiting the website to find a way to listen to them online, which they're broadcasting through TuneIn Radio, so there's a link to that. And also a way to contact the station, either through a web form or if they want to find them locally here in St. George, there's a Google map. Another main goal of the website is to showcase the sponsors that make the station possible. So provide a place there on the bottom of the page. I have that listed on each page. As well as if somebody wanted to help support the station and become a sponsor themselves, providing some information about some of the costs and what that could provide for them and how that works. I received quite a bit of pretty good feedback on my website. A couple of things that I didn't think about that I implemented were the hover highlighting up in the menu. Also providing kind of a secondary menu at the bottom that's similar, the same links as at the top. Some of the feedback that helped me the most was in trying to implement the mobile. I had a lot of trouble trying to get everything to line up right, and things were going over the top of each other. I had a couple people point out some things that they thought I should do with it. One of the features I like most of the web design is the static image in the background. I just kind of like the feel of scrolling with that. I originally was going to have the menu at the top also be fixed, but I could never get that to quite look right, so I just let it scroll with the website. In addition, going to mobile, I made everything kind of shrink down and kind of keep the same look. And this was the part I probably had the hardest part implementing and getting everything to look right, but turned out pretty well. Some of the pages still need quite a bit of work, especially this about page. I need to get a lot of photographs that are more the same size and kind of fit together to clean that up a lot. Maybe give a little more information about each person and what they do. I'm working with the station owners to get some of that information. Some of the other pages that I'd like to improve on, like in the advertising page, kind of just cleaning this up with the packages, just a lot of the wording, making it look more appealing. In the contact page, the map works pretty well. I need to do a little more work with the contact form. I've got the form in here. I still need to do some work on getting that to email out. and any other things that they want to get from people sending them, contacting them. I was able to include a little bit of a video that they had on their old website. I'm just kind of talking about some current events, but I'd like to kind of enhance this page a little more about discussing things that they're trying to help out with. One other feature I would like to implement with this website moving forward is they're trying to integrate their streaming software with the website a little bit. The owners would like to see some information on the website about kind of where people are listening to the station from around the world. So trying to find a few ways to plug into that and display that. A few other ideas I've thought about is maybe implementing a slider of some sort to display information up in the top area. And maybe even having some of these primary links go into subpages. Right now they're just kind of part of the display of the site. Also, I'd like to work with the station owners to get a little more information to see if there's, I believe there's a few stations or shows on the weekends that I could add to the site. One of the other elements of the website that I liked that I think turned out pretty well is just in the responsive transition going to mobile. It took a little bit of time to get the CSS right, but I think it looks pretty good in the end. Mostly just everything kind of scale down, and it'll kind of snap in at certain points. But yeah, at this point, I just need to kind of finish out the content and get some feedback ideas from the owners to take things live and finish things out.